So we're going to check out what the snow's doing today. We're gonna go check 2 spots that we go to for snowmobiling. Possibly, if there is enough snow, we can go snowmobiling tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, definitely next weekend. But I'm taking the drone and everything up there so we can fly that around a bit and check and make sure everything's good. But I mean, if there's snowmobilers up there, we'll already know our answer. So let's get on the road.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you back when you called my line. Or did you even need to talk? Or you wasting time declining all your FaceTime calls? Cause you're not my vibe, but God just let me go to sleep. Someone get high with me. Yeah, cause I'm running away. I'm looking for space. Looking for space. I'm healing from all of the pain.
So it is 11:40. This would be why we don't go snowmobiling this late in the morning. That's why we usually leave early. How's the traffic, Dylan?
Terrible.
That's it, just terrible?
Yeah, it couldn't be worse.
It could probably be worse.
Could probably be worse, but...
Stop and go. It's 11:40 in the morning. That's why it's always nice to go snowmobiling at 7. Still traffic all over the place, but not sure why this much. Well, we're still driving. Still got a ton of traffic.
We're giving away our snowmobiling spots by showing the signs.
Well, they don't know where we're going. They just know what direction we're
Well,
going.
they can see the signs, so they can put 2 and 2 together.
There's a lot of snowmobiling spots up here in this area.
It's not like they're good snowmobiling spots.
Yeah, we don't have great. It's only an hour and a half away from the house. Although it's taken us half hour to get this far. Not too bad.
Yeah, from Idaho Springs.
Yeah, from Idaho Springs.
It's usually a 10-minute drive from Idaho Springs.
I'm running away. Cause I feel lost right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I've lost myself. What happened to me?
So right up there, if you take a look, there's a little trail up there. That's where my mom left me for dead last year, and that's where our trip ended last year because my jack shaft snapped. But as you can see, there's not like a crazy amount of snow up here. I mean, it's rideable, but I mean, it could be better. So we're gonna go check 2 more spots that we have up here. They're about 30 minutes down the road, but it's over in those mountains. So I mean, it doesn't look like there's too much more over there. But I think we're gonna get out and be able to go riding here soon.
Well, this looks like one of the spots, but I don't see too many snowmobilers in this area. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get back into the truck and see what if we go up further, if it's going to make a difference or not, because this map's not going to tell us a whole lot. But that's why we're taking this drive. We're trying to figure out some new places to go to get some better videos. So we have a little ways that we can go. Maybe check out the parking lot there. But well, let's keep moving and see if we can't find us a spot. What do you think?
The gate's right there, and it says no snowmobiles that way, but that parking lot's right there, and I don't know if anything goes that way, but that just says trailhead roads, so probably not. So right now, every trail that we have found in this second spot, we've never been here before, but None of them you can ride. There's one back there that's gated, but it's got a bunch of cross-country skiers using it, so we don't really want to deal with that. So we're gonna head to the next place that we've been before and double check it. They usually plow a pile up in front of the fence so you can get over the fence, but we'll see if it's deep enough over there.
Well, here we are. Spot number 3. Snow's looking a little thin. We only got like maybe a foot of snow down here. Maybe as it gets higher on the mountain, maybe it gets a little bit better. But looks like slim pickings right now. Usually that fence, that gate and everything is usually snow piled up above it. We're 3 for 3 right now. The first spot we had is usually where we go early season, so it looks like that might be where we're gonna end up going for the first couple shots. It's pretty much 3 strikes. About our best bet is going at the spot we stopped at first. It's a little bit higher on the mountain. This is kind of low. I think we're at like 9,000 feet. It gets a lot higher up there at the further we go, but down here it looks like it's slim pickings. Up there, I don't know if it's gonna be much better. I think we found out what we needed to find out. We'll just move to the next spot and see if it's any better.
Like a fly up in my ear. You don't ever wanna stop. Yeah, you have me kicking rocks. Just leave me alone for once. Just leave me alone. I'm running away. I'm looking for space. I'm healing from all of the pain. I'm running away. 'Cause I feel lost right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I've lost myself. What happened to
For the exact reason that we found out today, these guys behind us broke down. The guys next to us, they blew 2 sleds up.
He blew his sled up too.
He blew his sled up. The first spot we ended up with, what did they have? A crankcase?
Crankcase broke from hitting a rock.
Crankcase broke.
Boards bent, rails bent.
So that's the reason why we don't come out sledding early season. So it's a good thing we came and checked, because a lot of these places are thin on snow. The first spot we ended up, it's not that thin. Still gonna have to watch out for the landmines, but I think we could actually probably go higher on the mountain and be able to sled a little bit nicer. Wouldn't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Depending on
that's
how high we can go and not be in the wind as well, because I hate snowmobiling in the wind.
yeah. The first spot we go to, it gets real windy up on top. But next weekend's gonna be Christmas, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it sledding next weekend.
I was figuring we'd go Saturday.
On Christmas?
Christmas is
Christmas
Sunday.
weekend?
Christmas is Sunday, so.
We could go Christmas Day, you and me. Go see what...
Or go Saturday and then
Christmas Eve.
Christmas
We can
Eve.
go Christmas Eve. We go Christmas Eve a lot.
Yeah.
We could go Christmas Eve up on Corona Bowl
Your mom could still go.
and figure that out. And then the following weekend, we're gonna take a trip and see if we can go somewhere we've never been.
Oh, we've been there, just never.
Well, we've just never snowmobiled there. We've only gone up there fishing and a little hunting. So I think that's where we're gonna take and head towards home. Might stop and grab something to eat, but for right now, early snowmobiling doesn't look too great in most of the places we go. So I think we'll stick to Corona Bowl if we want to go next weekend. And right now we're gonna head home. So, oh, now we're not. We're focused on the crack again. So we come up in traffic. It's nice and busy. Now, you can't even see the line. Goes around the corner. I think we're coming to a traffic light in this one small little town that just takes forever to turn green. But with Dylan driving, we have his nice brand new truck to ride in.
What about me driving?
We could take all the time in the world, which looks like we're gonna have to, because everything up front is just stopped. And that stupid crack is where it wants to focus. But that's a long light of taillights.
If you're back far enough from the crack, it won't.
It won't, but it's still, for me, every once in a while it focuses on the crack. So that's what happens when you wait so long to come back down from snowmobiling. That line wraps all the way around that mountain. You can probably just barely see the headlights over there. And it goes all the way up. It's slow coming down. The highway itself isn't any faster, but once we fill up with this fuel, Dylan thinks that we're gonna head back up onto the highway and head home that way. You can see the highways, trucks are still running a little slow. But I think this is gonna happen the further down we go, because we can run this all the way down to the Idaho Springs, I believe.
Oh, perfect.
So look at this. This is what Dylan has to pay
Wasn't even empty.
to fill his truck up. I didn't even
Just
see that.
below a quarter of a tank.
And it did give him a full tank, but we were at like below 3/4 of a tank.
No one.
So
I don't know.
he up went to 124.01.
Go get your penny back.
It charged me an extra penny when it didn't give me the gas. What is that? Do I want a receipt? No. Not stealing my money.
Expensive afternoon.
Yeah, that's why
Come up.
That's why you told me to drive. That's why you didn't want to drive.
Well, somebody's got to be smart. Somebody's got to be smart and make sure they don't spend the money to fill up a 38-gallon tank.
You made his. You can see the woman in the relationship right there. He made her get out and pump gas. He sits there, doesn't get his nails dirty. As you can see, we had some snow. Hopefully it'll be enough snow to actually go out and do a little bit of riding. I think if we do go this weekend, it's gonna be majority trail riding, but at least we get out of the house. We get to go out and do something for a snowmobile trip of the year. So hopefully we get out and do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, share the video with everybody, your moms, your dads, everybody. Get us some views. Really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if I didn't already say that. But we will see you guys next Wednesday.